Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about something a little bit different. I'm going to be talking about something that's been on my mind and my chest for these past couple days. Um, it's been actually kind of weird. I didn't want to really make this video. I actually been sitting on it, and a lot has happened, and I just want to give my opinion and my take, and hopefully whoever's watching this, they can understand where I'm coming from and not take this the wrong way. If you feel a way about what I'm going to talk about in today's video, I'm just going to be completely real and honest with you. You can unsubscribe. You don't have to watch. You can leave a dislike. I honestly don't care. I have been seeing a lot of disturbing things these past couple days on Twitter from a lot of disgusting people, literally coming out and celebrating a man dying in front of his family and a lot of people. And if you don't know, it was on September 10th that Charlie Kirk was assassinated while having a debate with college students. And it really disturbed me watching this man die the way that he died. And I just want to say this, that no matter what political side you're on, this man did not deserve that. And I wouldn't wish that on anybody, no matter if you were a conservative, no matter if you were a liberal or anything like that. But I believe this past week, these past few days, we have seen the worst out of people. And it literally just it disgusts me that I have to share this planet with these individuals. How do you literally get on your phone, make a buffoon out of yourself, celebrating that someone got shot? Do you not understand that someone has lost a husband that day? Someone has lost a son that day? Someone has lost their father? Like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Over someone's political perspective? Not and you know, it bothers me a lot because not only was this a man that was wasn't afraid to, go out and challenge people on their thoughts and their beliefs and everything, but what's so effed up about this, that we saw a man of God assassinated. That's what bothered me more than his political perspective, because I will say this, if not many people know this, but I am a conservative myself. And I never found myself disagreeing with anything that Charlie has said. And I just think that this is really sad that we live in a society where people are literally choosing their feelings rather than choosing critical thinking. This is really, really like the downfall of society. If we cannot share ideas, how can we grow? Like, how can we grow? And I'm going to show you guys how disgusting these people truly are. And I really believe that we should bring we should really bring mental asylums back, because, this is so sad to see people behaving like this. And mind you, these people are older than me. I am in my 20s. I'm young. I have a whole life ahead of me. And this is just sickening behavior. I should not have to get on my phone to see people celebrating a man dying like that. I should not have to get on my phone also to see people starting a GoFundMe for a man that has been arrested 14 times. Like, what is we doing? I don't understand. What are we like? What are we doing to the point where we have gotten to this point, bro? We are literally starting GoFundMe for a man has been arrested 14 times. He's been arrested 14 times, dude. And, this dude should have never been on the street. And it's so sad that this young lady had lost her life. And, I saw the video of her just, afraid, not knowing what just happened. And, you know, I was just like really kind of just like watching this video, like this is really messed up. You know, that we're seeing evil unfold and nobody on that train did anything. No one did nothing. Everybody just stood there, sitting around after this man just literally stabbed this girl. He walks away. No one does anything. And this girl is just sitting there. Irina, she's sitting there, probably thinking like, what just happened? This girl was scared. Like, are you guys serious? Like, I mean, like, it really, like, these past couple days has really been bothering me. And I'm going to show you guys how disgusting these people are. And to be honest, if any of you guys are like this and you watch me, I don't want anything to do with you. If you are celebrating someone dying like that, and you're up here supporting GoFundMe's for someone who's been locked up 14 times, I don't want anything to do with you. And to be honest, if anybody watches this video on my channel and they unsubscribe, please do. I have no problem being at 0 subscribers. I don't care. You know, this was just supposed to, you know, be based on a gaming channel, but I cannot help but to express how I'm feeling because this is really fucked up. So I'm gonna show you each and every one of these clips that I've gotten off Twitter. And, you know, we're going to get a good look at how dumb and pathetic these people truly are.
Unfortunately, there was another school shooting today in Denver, and 3 students were injured. And obviously, the news is only going to be talking about the fact that Charlie Kirk was also in a school shooting today. He was shot while speaking at a school. And I know a lot of people are mad at me because I posted a thoughts and prayers video for him, which I just want to clarify something. The exact reason why I posted what I posted is because not even minutes after we found out that Charlie Kirk was shot, we found out that 3 more children were shot at school. So yeah, I care about the innocent children who go to school to learn, to get an education, who are children, minors, who are senselessly gunned down at school for doing nothing, for wanting to go and learn. I lose my sympathy a little bit when someone uses his entire life and his entire platform to spread racism, hate, bigotry, misogyny, anti-trans, anti-gay rhetoric. I mean, everything you can imagine this man has done. And not only that, he himself has said that some deaths are worth it so we can have the Second Amendment right. And some amount of gun violence is worth it to obtain our Second Amendment right. So yeah, my sympathy lie with the innocent children and not with Charlie Kirk. And I offer him thoughts and prayers, which is what he can offer us after every time a child is senselessly gunned down at school. I hope, and I truly actually hope, he makes a full recovery so he can go on to become a gun violence and a gun control advocate. But most likely he won't do that, even if he does make a full recovery. So
I'm just really glad Charlie Kirk just got himself fucking shot, because he's right. Empathy is dangerous to society. So no one should give a fuck that he's dead. He said it. I'm just saying his words. All I'm doing is using his words. You can't be mad at me for using his words. Empathy is a new wave thing and is very problematic. You right. No empathy for you. 0.
Breaking news, Charlie Kirk was in the neck. As of right now, I think his condition is unknown. And there are a lot of people that are like, no matter what side of politics you're on, you should never celebrate something bad happening to someone. I, on the other hand, do cheer when bad things happen to bad people. So on behalf of everybody else, I got this shit. I don't know if he's gonna make a recovery or not. I don't know what his condition is. It like just happened as I'm filming this. I saw the video of it happening. I do not feel bad for him in the slightest, and I'm very, very much wondering what MAGA is going to react with. I wonder how they're going to make this about how black people shouldn't be allowed guns, or trans people. They're probably gonna blame a trans black person. I don't fucking But we can all celebrate because something really awful happened to a really, really awful guy. And again, if you're one of those dipshit people that are like, no matter what happens, you should never wish death on some... I'm gonna cheer and dance and sing. Thank you very much.
Back. I have the best news ever.
What? Donald Trump died?
Second best news.
The vice president died?
Okay, third best news.
That Elon Musk died?
Okay, no. Nobody died. My best friend's getting married.
Which one is it?
Taylor Swift! Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got engaged!
I swear I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about this news. I'm not happy about this news. It's so unfortunate. Can I just send a message to this? Great idea, wrong target. No, but seriously, we're gonna be serious. It's so unfortunate when bad things happen to bad people. Who would have thought the man that made it his whole personality to hate on everybody that didn't look like him and have his same gender, that other people would want to... Y'all see that Trump said that we're gonna have to pray? I hope them prayers do the same thing that they did for slaves, that they did for... No, but seriously, Charlie Kirk, shots and prayers.
We're gonna push it. We're gonna see how far we can push it. I was not kidding when I said, if you were gonna get the job done, there were two better candidates. And furthermore, when that happens, and it will, it will, not only will we be insensitive, that'll be the least of your worries. But it's gonna be the biggest fucking celebration, the biggest, most beautiful celebration on planet Earth. On planet Earth right now. The entire planet is gonna celebrate when he takes a turn. Finally.
Somber day.
Okay, so sir, again, your reasoning
God bless America.
on how we deserved it. God bless America? Yeah, you're right, God bless America. And freedom of speech is real, you're correct.
It absolutely is.
But shooting a gun at someone and killing them isn't a form of freedom of speech like you said it is.
Oh, I never said that.
You did, you said that you're glad that he got shot because it's freedom of speech in America.
God bless America.
Then say it again, so I can have it on video
God bless
so that
America.
I can rewatch and
God bless
re-listen.
America.
God bless America?
If you disagree with that, then
You
yeah,
need God, my sir.
I
You need
haven't.
to find God. Why don't you show your face?
I haven't.
Show your face.
God bless America.
Show your face, sir.
God bless America.
Come on, show your face. Don't be scared.
God bless America.
Don't be scared.
God bless America.
Bro, look how disgusting these people truly are, bro. These people are demonic as fuck. Bro, if you don't believe in demons, when Charlie Kirk got assassinated, it was nothing but demonic behavior on display, bro. This is really disturbing to be walking out in public with these individuals, knowing that people like this exist. And it absolutely pisses me off that I have to actually like live on the same planet with these individuals. Like, are you serious, bro? We should not be out here killing each other because someone else has a different idea or someone else has a different opinion. People deserve to express themselves, express how they feel in the state of this country, That's what this country was built on. It was built on freedom, not built on, oh, let's cancel people because I don't like what they say. Like, bro, it isn't about what you don't like. Bro, there's plenty of things people have said that I didn't like to hear, but hey, I heard it. It's called critical thinking. You have to use your brain to think. It's like nobody wants to do that nowadays, and that's really sad to see that, man. Like, these people are really demonic. The lady with her kids, and these kids getting excited about someone dying. Like, your kids shouldn't even be getting excited about people dying. Like, this is really disturbing on how these people are moving, bro. And if you don't believe me, look at this. Somebody for real decided to go out of their way to 3D print Charlie Kirk getting shot. This is truly, truly unacceptable, bro, from people. Like, this is really sad. And, you know, it's sad that this man lost his life. But then again, there was a lot of people that played a huge hand in that, a huge role into this man dying. Who was that? The media. The media, you people out there are weak-minded individuals. I'm sorry, but there is no way in hell I trust the news of today. I don't trust these people. Look how these people are. Look how these people be talking, bro.
There. Yeah, and it's about forcing them to be there. When you are mentally ill, you have a hard time knowing that you are mentally ill. But also, I mean, people like Charlie Kirk, Van, they've been looking for opportunities to make this some sort of like reciprocal George Floyd situation. And that's the part that I think he's almost giving away the game. And it's sad to see a lot of people going along with it.
You know, let me just say a couple of things. One is, I mean, what happened to that young woman was horrible. And it's everybody's nightmare. If you're in any public space, a subway, whatever, that something bad is going to happen to you or somebody you care about. So it does strike a chord. We don't know why that man did what he did. And for Charlie Kirk to say, we know he did it because she's white, when there's no evidence of that, it's just pure race mongering, hate mongering. It's wrong. Then he says that if something like that had happened the other way, there would be sweeping changes imposed on society. Where is the George Floyd Policing Act? It didn't pass. Even when you had a white police officer murder a black man on live television, the whole world saw, there were no sweeping changes. In fact, not one law was passed at the federal level. So I think that's an important thing to point out. The other thing is, you mentioned the thing about cashless bail. I think this is a big challenge that we have. Would you have felt better if there had been cash bail and the mom had come and put down $1,000 to let him out? It's not about cashless bail or no cashless bail. It's about the fact that we don't know how to deal with people who are hurting in the way this man was hurting. Hurt people hurt people. What happened was horrible, but it becomes an opportunity for people to jump on bandwagons. And then for someone like Charlie Kirk, he should be ashamed of himself. No one mentioned the word race, white, black, or anything except him. What people mention is the horror of what happened to this young woman.
You know what? One of the things I do want to point out that's not been laid out that honestly hurts my heart is when I saw the no votes, there were only 2 Caucasians. For the most part, the only people that voted no were people of color, because the rhetoric that Charlie Kirk continuously put out there was rhetoric that specifically targeted people of color. And so it is unfortunate that even our colleagues could not see how harmful his rhetoric was specifically to us. And I can tell you that a month prior to him passing away, he had actually gotten out on his podcast. I wasn't aware of this at the time, but he got out there and he was talking negatively about me directly. So if there was any way that I was going to honor somebody who decided that they were just going to negatively talk about me and proclaim that I was somehow involved in the great white replacement, yeah, I'm not honoring that kind of stuff, especially as a civil rights attorney, and understanding how I got to Congress, knowing that there were people that died, people that were willing to die, that worked to make sure that voices like mine could exist in this place. So to me, just like we wanted to make sure that those Confederate relics were taken down, the idea of a new age relic being propped up was something that I just could not subscribe to. And it is unfortunate that more of my colleagues, even on my side of the aisle, could not see the amount of harm that this man was attempting to inflict upon our communities.
We're talking about the Alien Enemies Act here. We're talking about using this wartime powers to extract what they call gang members.
But there is still a human rights issue, and the way that these people are treated is completely inhumane. And the fact of the matter is, if these were white babies being stripped from their families, if these are white men with families, there would be a whole different level of humanity extended to them. And I don't see that happening. The way these people are treated is absolutely criminal.
I mean, obviously, there's a huge dispute between the executive branch and the judiciary over who's got what authority to do what here. I think the Trump administration has an argument to make. It's not going to be sorted out at the district or even Court of Appeals level. At some juncture, because it is a serious separation of powers issue, the Supreme Court has to step in. By the way, you invoked the word inhumane. I would just point out that I don't think Jessica Nungare or Laken Riley or any other victims of some of these illegal immigrants and gang members, they weren't treated very humanely. And I think what Trump is responding to is an outcry from the American people to solve this issue, to get the criminals out. And that's what they're doing. That's what they believe their mandate is to do. And I think there are legal arguments to be made, but you cannot deny that the American people are giving them the benefit of the doubt when it comes to exiting from the country these animals.
No, and I will just...
This on this set numerous times, is that you have a state where you've got a 6-week abortion or a 12-week abortion. I think theirs might be 12 weeks.
Yep.
But it's a state where women lost their reproductive rights, where there was a very heavy push to get women to focus on not putting in place, re-electing, putting back into the White House the person who was responsible for taking those rights away and restoring them. But that message obviously was not enough to get enough white women to vote for Vice President Harris, a fellow woman. This will be the second opportunity that white women in this country have to change the way that they interact with the patriarchy. And, God bless Shannon Watts, who has tried to have that conversation. But if people aren't receptive to it, and if people vote more, party line or more on race than on gender and on protecting their gender, there's really not much more that you can do but tell people what the risks are and leave it to them to do the right thing.
But following up with what was just said, he's been one of the most divisive, especially divisive younger figures in this, who is constantly sort of pushing this sort of hate speech or sort of aimed at certain groups. And I always go back to hateful thoughts lead to hateful words, which then lead to hateful actions.
So, do you see what I mean? You see how these people are talking? Do you see how these people think? These people are deceitful, bro. You have to have discernment in your life, man. These people literally prey on weak-minded people. And I'm not trying to insult anybody or anything like that, but I'm just trying to make someone understand where I'm coming from about this. Because as you can see from every one of these clips, pay attention to how these people are talking. Pay attention to how these people are trying to make someone feel like they are a victim. See how these people are approaching certain situations.
10 seconds to go.
This is why it's so important to question where people are coming from with their arguments. It is important to understand their way of thinking, their logic, and understanding, is it hateful what they're saying? Because these people will preach racism, sexism, but they don't have no evidence. Like Charlie Kirk, they will call Charlie Kirk, oh, he was a racist, oh, he was this and that, but you don't have no evidence. You don't have no evidence. You're calling this man hateful, but you don't have no evidence. You're just talking at this point. Where is your evidence? You have to provide evidence. But these people, they don't have evidence. They just want to argue. They just want to cause division and everything else. These people are the devil, man. And this is why I always tell people, bro, you have to be able to have critical thinking. You have to be able to think for yourself. Stop letting these people hype you up. Stop letting these people spread lies in your brain. If you really want to know if what's being said is true or not, please do your own research, man. And another thing too is, before I end this video off, I do want to say rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. You did not deserve what happened to you. I wish you was still here right now, because no man of God deserved that. This man only preached about God and family, having kids, and being a united nation. That's what this man has talked about. But these people have to be held accountable. We have to bring accountability to the media. Because if there's no accountability in the media, there'll be more people that will spread harmful takes, and people will do harmful things because they're not thinking. There's no critical thinking, and that is the problem. So I'm going to end this video here. I will definitely do more videos like this in the future. I think I am going to express myself more on my channel. Since the situation has happened, it has encouraged me to really start to stand up and speak my mind and speak my thoughts more. I think all of us have to grow, and we all have to be able to share our ideas without having to get violent, without having to, call somebody out their name and all these ignorant things that are going on in the world, because no one deserves to be shut down because someone doesn't like what someone is saying. It is up to you. I'll say it like this. If you are really uncomfortable about what someone is saying, that is a sign that you need to either get out of your comfort zone and have a conversation, or better yet, if something offends you that much, stay out of it. Maybe it's probably better for you to just sit it out, ignore the person, and keep it pushing. We cannot live in a country where we're going to assassinate people because someone is preaching something that you don't like, a rhetoric that you don't like. That is wrong. That should have never took place. We should not be out here canceling people. We should not be out here trying to kill people because someone doesn't like what someone says. And I'm going to stand on that. Whether someone likes this video or someone doesn't like what I'm saying, if you don't like what I'm saying, there goes the unsubscribe button. There goes the dislike button. I had a couple of haters pull up and talk about me on gaming clips saying I'm trash. I'm like, okay, buddy, cool. Appreciate you. But at the end of the day, I just want to tell people, please think for yourself. Don't ever allow other people to think for you. Don't let these people gas you up and, having you be like, oh, wow, this person's racist. Oh, this person is transphobic or whatever. People have these opinions for a reason. Everybody thinks differently. Not everybody thinks the same. So my message in this video is that people need to have critical thinking. You need to be able to think for yourselves, and you need to be able to do your own research. Please do your own research. Do not allow yourself to become a victim of people being able to have power over you and being able to lie to you, and you can't tell what's true and what's not true. Don't allow that. Do your own research, do your own reading, and you shall find the truth that you are seeking. So with that being said, I'm going to end off the video here. I just hope everybody has a good night. Please hug your loved ones. Definitely get close to God, because, this world needs that. Not just the world, people, these continents, everybody. Like, I don't care where you're from. Everybody needs God, man. Because this is really, like, these people, it doesn't make any sense. It's sad, bro. It's sad, man. So I just hope everybody, can be close to their loved ones. If you have something petty, if you feel petty towards someone, I promise you it's not that deep, bro. Drop it. Learn to forgive. Learn to love. And, please have a good day, man. Peace out.